Hello guys, welcome back. I'm Julian. I'm here to do my reaction video for Season 7, Episode 12 of Riverdale. This time the title of the episode is After the Fall. And we are here, we are back, and we are most definitely ready to watch a new episode of Riverdale. We did not have an episode last week. They took like a little break. And what I do want to know, if someone can help me out, is how many episodes are we gonna have this season, and are we gonna watch them all back to back, or we're gonna have a mid-season finale? Because if what I am seeing is that up until July 5 we still have episodes. So when is the season, the musical, not the musical, I don't care if there's some musical, I don't want a musical, but like, when is the mid-season finale? That's something that I will really like to know. So in case you guys know that, if we're gonna get one, we usually do in the halfway mark thing. So I don't know, and it seems like, you know, we're in episode 12 and we haven't done a mid-season anything, because I'm pretty sure that last week just breaking, like getting a hiatus for 1 week is not the mid-season anything, you know. So let's see what this episode has in store for us. Let's see what if they're gonna ever go back into the present time, or the entire 7th season is going to be on the 50s. It probably will. Like, honestly, I'm really expecting this to be like a whole season deal. I'm not hating it, but sometimes it gets a little bit tedious, so what can I say? Anyways, I'm excited. I hope you guys are as excited as I am. Continue supporting for more, continue watching, and without further ado, let's just begin with Season 7, Episode 12 of Riverdale. Here we go.
Team Captain Julian Blossom had been behind the wheel. All the Bulldogs most likely would have drowned if not for Reggie, who pulled them from the water one by one.
Oh my god, the hero.
But Julian Blossom was unconscious, hovering between life and death.
Who cares? It was your son.
Bringing that pumpkin was a bad idea. It's his fault, had to have been, and I want him off my team.
Mayor Blossom, we're still piecing together what happened, but it's my understanding that it was Julian behind the wheel.
Should I go to the station and make a statement?
No, that won't be necessary.
Oh, really? Why not?
Strikes me as a open and shut case.
Open and shut? Sheriff, whoever this maniac is, killed Ethel's parents, killed Mr. Rayberry, and tried to bump off Ethel. If you have all the answers, who is he?
Well,
huh?
He's dead, so he's not gonna hurt anyone else.
I will get to that.
Given everything that's been going on, we both think that it might be best if you stay with the Coopers.
Oh,
Again?
damn it.
No, the last time that I stayed with Mrs. Cooper, she sent me away to that horrible place.
No, honestly, Ethel. Sending you to the sisters was more Mr. Cooper's idea.
Even in that moment, I knew that if any of those guys died,
They're gonna pin it on you.
especially Blossom, that I'd be blamed for it.
That's so sad.
They would have locked me up for the rest of my life, or done worse than lock me up.
Well, it is true. I mean, they're trying to kick him out of the team right now. He saved everyone's life.
Morning. I'll be driving Ethel to school this morning.
What? She wants to mother her now. We know how that is gonna end.
What? You're living at the movie theater?
Veronica Lodge is nothing more than a common squatter.
Let me ask you, have you tried breaking back in?
She can do it with a bobby
This is a
pin.
difficult time. They tell me I'm solid. They pat me on the back. They see a son, student, team player. They see a boy like any other.
Who could it be?
But I look in the mirror, and there's no one there. Just smoke. And it was not Mr. Walker's poem. It was Mr. Andrews' work.
Yay! That was
I wish you'd
beautiful.
speak up more in class, Archie.
We've decided to name a new captain while Julian, God willing, recovers. And that captain will be Archie. All right, Archie.
Oh no. He's the one who deserved
Now.
it.
You proved your sanity by single-handedly dispatching that drifter.
Right, after you
drifter.
accuse her.
Who said that the milkman was a drifter?
Sheriff Keller, if I'm not mistaken.
His mind was poisoned by the Drek pet comics publishers, and he was inspired to go on a murderous rampage, much like the original comic book.
Yeah, right. If you're the best we have inside...
Well, that does make perfect sense.
Yeah.
Except, why would he kill Ethel's parents and then Brad Rayberry and then try to get Ethel herself?
Drifters usually move on.
Drift?
Yeah, as you might say.
Neither of you are in a position to theorize.
Oh, we are in a very
We
good
have told
position.
you exactly what happened. Finally, see the very real danger in what comic books pose to society.
I'm pretty sure it's him orchestrating all of this, but like he's behind all of this.
Is that your dad's captain's patch? I know he'd want you wearing it for your first game as team captain.
That's very sweet, but he doesn't feel like he earned it.
Uncle Frank.
I'm going to stay with my friend Veronica. It'll just be the two of us in her apartment doing whatever we want.
When have you not, Elizabeth?
True.
I invited Kevin and Clay to come over after closing up at the Babylonium.
Her boys.
Please tell me the rumors about basketball season continuing whilst Julian languishes are just that. Rumors?
Who gives a
Your
damn?
brother's always been a dunce. He made his bed, let him lie in it. You will put on your little happy face and you will cheer your little heart out until your spoiled pink lungs bleed. Or you'll suffer a fate worse than Julian's. Do I make myself clear?
Is that a threat? Let go of her? Oh my god. Hello, you two.
That man right out of my hair.
Stop singing. Don't tell me this is the musical episode. Stop. Yeah, I don't like the musicals.
Care for a top off?
Yes, please.
You fellas are always in the boys' locker room together. Tell us, who's packing the most heat?
Veronica.
I will say that both Archie and Reggie both have a lot to be really proud of.
I am not surprised. I felt as much with Archie.
Okay. But, Dilton Doily.
Now that is a surprise.
It's always the little ones.
Well,
the short
to Dilton
kids.
Doily and all the boys of Riverdale High. To all the boys.
I can't believe they were just talking about penises. They look so hungover.
And our new team captain, Archie Andrews.
I mean, her brother is still in the hospital, so.
The fact is, not really great with words, but,
He froze, didn't him?
I know. Putting pencil to paper is not as exciting as being captain of a sports team.
I think it might be more exciting for him
But I'm sure you can be.
than this, you know?
And I hope you'll think about putting as much energy into your writing as you do into basketball someday.
I think he does. And that's why he's good.
Holy hell, Freckles. No, for what I've been...
The only thing I know is that he's doing this for his uncle, for his dad's legacy. I don't think he's, and you know, it's what boys should be doing, you know, so.
Forget about the milkman. The milkman is dead. I mean, literally killed him. He's old news.
Well, Ethel and I were discussing that. The Milkman Cometh is still one of your best-selling issues of all time. With everything that's happened recently, why not capitalize upon it?
Because the heat's on us right now. From now on, consider me lactose intolerant.
Hey, you can turn the milkman into something else.
Of course, Mantle there, he's a choker. Yeah, you put him under pressure and he cracks. That's how it was when he played for us at Stonewall. And dollars to donuts, he's gonna fold like a sheet again this weekend.
Yeah,
Shut your mouth before I give you a freaking knuckle sandwich.
Save it for the game.
And they just took Boys can be so stupid sometimes.
I play basketball because it's a way for me to feel close to my dad.
I told you.
Not because it's my passion.
So what's your passion? Cars?
Writing.
Girls?
You wouldn't believe it if I told you.
I want to tell my story. Or at least a version of it.
Yeah, I get it. It's a way to get it out, you know?
Even if it's just in a comic book.
We just have to figure out a creative way to have our cake and eat it. Without a glass of milk, of course.
You can create another character, right?
You know, if we're divulging our deepest, darkest secrets,
This too
I've
kind of
always had
bang?
this paralyzing fear that I was a mistake.
Oh, sweetheart.
Let's make a pact to never grow up to be anything like our parents. You know who I
do like the
think
friendship
are a
between
happy
them
and healthy
now.
couple? Kevin and Clay. Aren't they the dreamiest? I'm so happy for them.
Are these
Fun
two good
fact, I read in Dr. Kingsley's book that 81% of girls experiment with other girls before they turn 18.
Oh, how wonderful.
Isn't that shocking? Sounds about right to me.
Wait, what is happening?
It's only natural.
Of course it is.
With whom?
With you.
This case, we
Is
love.
it okay that I said that?
I'm glad you did.
Because I want to kiss you too. Okay, guys.
Do you want to try it?
Oh,
Miss Veronica,
I knew
we're
it.
coming in.
Smithers.
I stand corrected, Mrs. Andrews. You were right about the squatters.
You need to tell me everything.
Okay, you're also gay in the future, so I think you will understand. I don't know.
I know we don't.
We didn't let him have
always
their
get along,
moment. It's just that girls do experiment. There's no big deal, right? They're trying to mime or copy what happened in season 1, and they did kiss in season 1, so she always cares about.
Oh, jeez, would you stop it with the waterworks, sis?
Oh,
You're
gee.
embarrassing both of us. Told a guy in a coma he has a horsey laugh. I'm gonna remember that.
A mother disowning her own child.
Imagine
And Veronica, your parents evicted you?
Via telegram. Via Smithers.
You poor things.
Yeah,
I knew
why they were
something was wrong.
experimenting with lesbianism.
But don't worry.
You know,
I'm going to
as
fix
you usually
everything.
do.
Once Metal gets us that win against Stonewall, we'll just swap him out for a normal red-blooded American lad, a real one. One that's just as good a player, but more like us. I
Oh
will
my gosh.
send that Metal packing.
And here I thought Penelope Blossom was bad. And you can bet your bottom dollar that I said the same thing to Hermione Lodge. That you should both do everything in your power to right these horrific wrongs and to regain your moral footing.
There you go, sweetie.
Oh, so am I your daughter again?
Of course. You and Ethel are.
You and Ethel? Oh, Jesus Christ.
After we play Stonewall, Clifford Blossom is gonna cut you from the team and bring in some goofball ringer from Boston named K.O. Kelly.
How much you want to wager the new ringer is a few shades lighter than me?
That's the reason.
But, it's kind of cheeky, you know, like that. Says something without being ham-fisted. It's... Well, kiddos, I don't know how to tell you this, but I think it's brilliant.
Oh, gee, thanks, Mr. Fieldstone. I vote we thicken this milkshake.
Ah, to hell with it. I've always been a thumb my nose at the world kind of guy. Bernie, call the printers. We got a comic book to publish.
There we
Shouldn't
go.
you be resting up before the big game, boys? Well, in that case, if you don't make Reggie captain for the rest of the season, then I walk.
Me too.
And if Archie and Reggie walk, we all walk. We're a team.
That's
we stand
good.
together.
I'm guessing it'd be pretty embarrassing for the mayor of Riverdale to derail a championship season out of what? Spite?
Racism, not spite.
Let me make one
Racism.
thing abundantly clear to you boys. I do not take kindly to threats.
This isn't a threat,
do know.
Mr. Mayor. Just laying out your options.
That is so strange. I was just about to call you.
Oh,
Well, I was
girlfriend
only
missing
calling
each
to
other.
say goodnight. And that I miss you. What were you
Aw.
calling about?
Same.
Oh, okay.
Great minds.
Girlfriends.
I love you, B.
Wait.
Too, V.
Hold on. In the same
Say,
sapphic way that I'm thinking?
Were you gonna go to the big game tomorrow?
Okay.
What should we wear, do you think?
Okay. I'm kind of liking their friendship and like
Before we head
exploring,
out, is there
you know?
anything you'd like to say, Captain?
I know the only reason Mayor Blossom rubber stamped me is because of the way you fellas supported me.
That's a team.
No one's ever done that for me before. My folks made the trip from Duck Creek to watch my first game as captain.
Yay!
So
let's win this for Reggie's folks.
That's right.
And for Peppy!
Right. For Peppy. They look ridiculous with those shorts. Oh shit. Intense.
While proving beyond any shadow of a doubt that this was the team led by Mantle the Magnificent
There you
could
go.
take Riverdale all the way to the state championship.
There you go.
At the final buzzer.
You
in
can
a
kick
show
him
of
out
good
now.
Sportsmanship.
You earned it. Which is why I wanted to give you something.
A poem? Oh. The captain thing.
what about writing poems? That's what you love to do, right? That's your passion, isn't it?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure the world's ready for Archie Andrews, beatnik poet.
Maybe.
Maybe they are? Yeah.
Maybe not.
Unaware that a storm was coming, as Mr. Fieldstone said. Like the wrath of God, it was coming.
Okay.
And that all of us would be smashed to pieces by it.
Because of the comet? Okay, I didn't understand shit. Okay, guys, so that was the end of season 7, episode 12 of Riverdale. You know, story-wise, again, another slow episode, you know. Because we get our, like, it's finished, right? The whole milkman, apparently, case open and case closed. Self-defense, we're gonna, you know, even get her to the station to make a statement. Nothing, it's just a milkmaid killing. Who cares about this? No one, not the police on Riverdale. So, that's it, right? In my opinion, there are more things going on. And now that they have written a new story, there's not a milkman, but rather the mailman. Now there's gonna be a mailman going around town killing people, right? And this is gonna be put the blame on Jughead and Ethel once again. So you kind of see that there happening probably, but none of the stories tied with coming back into the future, with the comet, with their powers, with anything that happened on the previous season. And while I'm enjoying this kind of reboot of Riverdale in a sense, because they are kind of like, you know, there were not many stories like on the original timeline. You cannot count or tell a story where Reggie and Archie become besties again, right? Or become besties at all. You couldn't do that. They were in very different places. You know, the dynamics that we are seeing this season are there thanks to the fact that they kind of reboot the entire thing. So new friendships, new alliances, new, you know, all of it. And to be honest, I am liking it. Now, if I was... look, if this was season 1, I will be rooting for V and Betty. I would be. But I don't, anything you put me in front of Barchi is just gonna lack that impact that Archie and Betty have for me, that Barchi has for me. And while experimenting is not definitely a bad thing, and I wouldn't I'm not judging Betty for doing that or Veronica for trying. I feel that they are lost souls right now. They are trying to find some connection, and they happen to find it between themselves. And why not to explore that? I don't have a problem with that. I really don't. I mean, telling the story of of queer women, even if they no, not even if they, but like queer women, there might be bisexual, there might be, pan in a way. I think it's good. I mean, the more gays, the better on this show. Why not? Right? But I don't feel it as something that is, oh my God, this is the shift we needed on Riverdale. And this is what's going to make the show, 1,000 times better. I already have the show at 1,000 times better with Barchi. And look, I jump ships, but I'm not abandoning the Barchi ship. Well, it's cute, I mean, Veronica and Betty, they did not explore that on season 1 when they gave us that trailer where they kissed, right? And that was it. And they never spoke about it again. It was them just fighting about boys. So I'm kind of digging the whole that idea. And the same thing is happening with Archie and Reggie, if you want to think about it. They're oh, they're so they're like brothers, but there is this tension between them that is definitely not brotherly so I don't know, man. I if they are here to explore and for us to meet the characters like we have never done before, why not? At the end of the day, I want to go back to the reality where Archie is madly in love with Betty and Betty is madly in love with him, and they are gonna get married, they're gonna have babies, they're gonna have the whole thing, and it's going to be amazing, and no more fights with bears or things like that for Archie. You know what I mean? So that's what I want to go back to, but am I having fun? Some. Where the cute moments between Betty and Veronica there, and we're like, oh yeah, exciting for me. Yeah, sure. But I'm this late on the season and this late on the series as a whole, I don't really need it, to be honest, so whatevs. But they're cute. Do they have chemistry? I don't know. For me, it's yeah, friendship-wise, they do. And I can understand that they are trying to connect more, or they are connecting in that way. But it's oh, but we also can experiment. But I do feel like it's going to end as it's just an experiment kind of thing, So, yeah. But anyways, I'm not mad at it at all. Julian is alive. That I am mad about. Because, who needs... we didn't even like him when he was a puppet. Why are we gonna like him now? His dad and Cheryl's dad being awful. Of course. He has always been that way. So, are we surprised? I'm not. I'm definitely not. Are we happy? Right? About him being here and his storyline? Honestly, no. But we know that he has a connection to the principal, and the principal, of course, has a connection to the crazy psychiatrist as well. So there might be something there, the real killers of Riverdale, right? Probably. I don't like musical things on Riverdale. I just find them tiresome. I just find that they have done it way too many times. They are not the greatest singers. Kevin might be a little bit, but like, I am done. And I know that they're not going to end a season, without having a musical episode. Of course they're going to do it. Okay, because it's Riverdale. And apparently Riverdale is synonymous with musicals, even though I hate them. And I'm sorry that if you think, oh, but this one was kind of cute and they're all kind of cute and they're all not needed, you know? So I am done. I'm done with musicals and with musical scenes when they're not needed, you know? And it's just, it bores me to death. Like I can't get on board. I'm too bored with it. I think that it's a thing that they have done it over and over and over again, and it has been so bad, you know, that I got tired of it and I got sick of it, you know. So yeah, there is that. Are they talented? Yes. Do I need to watch them sing in every single season? No. Veronica did had a number on the previous episode. It was Veronica and the Gays, and now it was Veronica was also gay, and Betty as well. So it was just the gays this time, but still, it didn't. It bored me. I don't like the musical parts of this show. But yeah, you know, not such an exciting episode. Not much to talk about. Not much happened. And yeah, you know, crazy shit happens all the time on Riverdale, and a storm is coming apparently. Not winter, but a storm. So we'll see what that's about. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys liked it. Hope you guys continue supporting for more. Give it a lot of thumbs up if you love Riverdale. Subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. Uncut reaction is always posted first on Patreon. I hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys like it. Hope you guys continue supporting for more. I don't have anything else to say. Like, I'm gonna keep rambling, and like, there's absolutely nothing I can say about Riverdale. That was the only thing that happened. Oh, and Julian came back to life, which who cares at this point? And they won against the Bulldogs. I mean, the Stone Prep, right? So good. But nothing else happened, so what else am I going to say? Anyways, that's it. Hope you guys enjoy and continue supporting for more. And I'll see you guys next time for more reaction videos for Riverdale. That's it. Mwah. Bye, guys.